It's 10:25 a.m. on a Tuesday morning. You're sitting at your desk, staring at a spreadsheet, your mind drifting toward lunch. The phone vibrates against the wood of the desk. You pick it up. The screen says unknown caller. You answer, mostly out of boredom. A voice on the other end says, "This is the fraud department. We've detected a suspicious transaction of $2,000 in Miami." Your stomach drops. You feel a cold chemical wash of adrenaline flood your veins. Your pupils dilate. Your hand grips the phone tighter. You're not thinking about who this person is. You're thinking about your rent money. You're thinking about the embarrassment of being broke. You say, "No, that wasn't me." The voice sighs, a tired, professional sigh. "Okay, we can block it. I just need you to verify your PIN code to freeze the account." You hesitate, just for a split second. But the fear is loud. The urgency is pressing against your chest like a physical weight. You don't want to be the difficult customer. You want to be safe. So you say the numbers. And just like that, the money is gone. You didn't lose it because you're stupid. You lost it because your brain has a back door, and they just walked right through it. We like to believe that our trust is a fortress. We think we are skeptical, rational creatures who demand evidence before we open the gates. But biologically, we are pack animals. We are hardwired for what psychologists call the cooperative reflex. If someone holds out a hand to shake yours, you extend your hand before you even decide if you like them. If someone drops a stack of papers, you bend down to help before you realize you're late. Your brain prioritizes social harmony over security. Con artists or social engineers don't hack computers, they hack this reflex. They use a technique called pretexting. They don't just ask for information, they build a stage. They create a scenario, a pretext, where not trusting them feels rude or dangerous or weird. They wear the high-visibility vest and carry a clipboard. They speak with the flat, bored tone of a bureaucrat. They rely on the fact that for you to challenge them, you have to violate the social contract. You have to be the jerk. And most of us would rather risk our security than risk an awkward silence. Here's the twist. Here's the uncomfortable truth about why smart people get scammed the most. You think you're protected by your intellect. You think, "I would never send money to a Nigerian prince." But sophisticated cons don't use greed anymore. They use relief. They use a psychological weapon called the door-in-the-face technique. It works like this. Imagine you're walking down the street. Someone stops you and asks you for $50. Your jaw tightens. You step back. You say no. Then they apologize. They shrink back. They look defeated. And they say, "I understand. Could you just spare $1 for the bus?" Suddenly, the tension in your shoulders drops. Compared to the first request, this new request seems tiny, reasonable, safe. You feel a wave of guilt for saying no to the first time. So, to fix the social friction, you say yes to the second time. This is how they get you. They ask you for your password. You refuse. Then they say, "Okay, I understand. We just need the last 4 digits of your social to confirm it's you." And you give it to them. You give it to them not because you trust them, but because you want the interaction to end. You want the relief of compliance. You're not being tricked by their cleverness. You're being betrayed by your own desire to be a good citizen. So, how do we patch the software? We must train ourselves to override the cooperative reflex. We must embrace the strategic pause. The next time you feel that rush of urgency, the next time a stranger creates a crisis that only you can solve, freeze. Physically stop your hands. Take the phone away from your ear. Check your body. Is your heart racing? Is your chest tight? Are you sweating? If the answer is yes, hang up. If it's real, they'll call back. If it's real, the bank will still be there in 10 minutes. You have to be willing to be rude. You have to accept that in the modern world, politeness is a vulnerability. The con artist is counting on your fear of being offensive. They're weaponizing your manners. So, offend them. Close a door, walk away. Let the silence be awkward. Your trust is not a renewable resource, it's a currency. Don't spend it just because someone asks. The world is full of people who are looking for a door left ajar. Lock it.